Yo, 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 what's up? This is Jeremy from J's Innovation Garage in the Peach Capital of the state, baby. What's up, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen? How's everybody doing this morning? Figured I'd jump on here and go live. Figured I'd go on here and get live right quick. See what everybody's doing this morning. It's cold. Talk about a little bit of some stuff. Give it a few minutes, get some people on here, and then we're gonna get after it. We got 4 people on here. Where's everybody at today? What's up? Dipple, Trust. Yeah, we're about to walk around. Going to do a walk around on it here in a second. We're going to get some people in here. We're going to wait about, it's at 4-minute mark. We're going to wait about 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes. And we're going to walk around the car, talk about what's going on, what's the plan for today, and change up some stuff in here in the shop here for today. And this table cold. So we're at the 4-minute mark, 4.5 minutes. So I'm gonna give it about 6 minutes, get some more people to come in. Then we're gonna walk around, check this car out. But for right now, I'll set you up this right here. I'll set you up right there so you can look at the Green Goblin. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. All right, that's probably long enough. Probably long enough. All right, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, this right here is a 65 Mustang. Let's get right to it. There she is, right there. Let's get down here. Get down here on this money shot. Money shot. Yes, sir. I'm a fan of sports cars. Well, that's cool. This is not a sports car, but it is a car. All right. This right here is a 65 Mustang. It's black with green stripes. It's painted up a little different. Black, green. I love green, right? So this is a 289 car. This is a nice driver, right? It is a nice driver. It's 289. Got a little bit of wire. Got a little bit of wiring going on in here. I'm gonna try to clean that wiring up for him. Just kind of clean up. We're not gonna rewire nothing because I don't know where nothing goes, and that's not why it's in here. But I'm gonna try to clean up as best I can for him without getting too crazy. But what it's in here for is I'm removing these bumpers and putting the new bumpers on it, which I have color matched black. Nice interior. Nice seats. He's got some radio stuff going on. I don't know if he got that fixed yet, but we're gonna check that out and see. Doors, look at her. Look at this, look. Well, I gotta put a little bit more. Door shut good. I'm gonna change this bumper out here for a chrome bumper. Like I said, it's a good car. I went and got this car. He bought this car in Florence, South Carolina. It's a 4-speed car. He'd like to change to a 5-speed. It's got some daggone, I don't even know what all these do. Honestly, I don't know, but it is what it is. But it is a 5-speed, or excuse me, it is a 4-speed car. Make sure she's in neutral, and we'll give it. Got some gauges. I don't know if y'all. I don't even know if y'all can even see that. Can y'all see that? No, this is not a Chevelle. This is a Mustang. I don't even know if y'all can see that. Can y'all? All right, let's see. Foot on the, always when you're cranking a car, push the clutch in, foot on the brake. Look, she hit and I didn't even have to hit the daggone gas. This tack's not hooked up. Got good oil pressure, volts. I know his gauge, this don't work. I mean, it's the back tires are, let's see what he's got on here. I can't even see it on that one. Let's see what's on the 215/45 17s on the front. Good running, runs great. Runs really good. All right, let's see what the tire is on this side. If I can see it. Yeah, 245/45 17. like I said, super nice. I mean, there's some stuff that I gotta look into. I mean, like, yeah. Let's see. See if it comes back on. Oh. Okay. Okay. All right, now we go. Now we got it. Now we got it. What's this do? What's that do? What's that do? I don't know what. We figured out what this one does. I think this one does that. Nope. Yep. Yep. So the first one. All right. So that right there. We don't know what that does, but the light's on. Lights out. We don't know what that one does. Don't know what that one does. Don't know what that one does. But we know what this one does. That turns on the tack. All right, so we got that. Yeah. Don't know. Got that. I don't know what y'all think. I love green. Green is my color. Woo. Yeah, if it ain't teal, it's green, boys and girls. It's not teal, it's green. So, hood shuts good. Shuts really good. I don't know what y'all boys and girls think. So, what's up, JG? It is a 4-speed. Now, here's something I will tell you. He went to change the clutch in this one. And then about 2 days after, I sent him a message and said, hey, look, I got a 5-speed if you know anybody's interested in it. And he said, are you serious? And I said, yeah. He said, I just took my Mustang into the shop to have the clutch replaced and it's 4-speed. And I was like, yeah? And he's like, yeah. And I was like, well, dude, I got a 5-speed ready to go. And he's like, daggone it, maybe later. So it does need a 5-speed. But I have a 5-speed that will go right in this thing and it will be lickety split. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, Dippy Trust. I appreciate it. 400 horsepower? I don't know. I don't know what it's got. But it's a nice car. It's a nice driver. So the guy that owns this is a real good friend of mine. He found this car a few months back down in Florence, South Carolina. Asked me to go down there with him. I went down there. I looked the car over. I give him my opinion on it. And then I said, this is what I would comfortably give for this car. And then I went and sat in the truck. And then after some time went by, he comes out there and he tells me, he's like, hey, done the deal. Let's go. So he has never had an old classic car. He's always wanted one. And he's been blessed. And he finally got to spend a little bit of money on himself. And he bought him a nice car. So is it perfect? By no means. Is it better than what he had? Exactly. Could you build this car for what he paid for it? Absolutely not. So you just take what you got and make it better. So that's what we're going to do today. Like I said, we're going to change the bumpers. Hold on a second. Let me get this right here. We're going to change the bumpers out. We're going to black the bumpers out. Hold on a second. So let me show you what we're going to do. So like I said, I'm going to clean these wires up for him. I'm gonna put some heat. I'm gonna put some shrink wrap around these wires, clean it up. Just kind of clean this up just a little bit. There's nothing wrong with it. I mean, it is what it is. But I know him, and like I said, I'm gonna try to tighten these wires up a little bit, clean them up for him, and go from there and get them where they're not hanging down, hanging down to the manifold, stuff like that, and change out the front bumpers, and go from there. And then I'll probably wash it for him, even though it's calling for rain, snow this week. If I get these bumpers knocked out before the weather gets here, I'll wash and clean the car up for him. And then I'll text him and ask him, is there anything else he wants me to look at while it's here? If not, then like I said, I'll get it to him. But like I said, man, I drive it. I mean, it's a nice car, and I like it. And green, yeah, man, green's my color. Nice. He's talking about doing some speakers and stuff and whatnot. But nevertheless, what y'all think? Drop it down in the comments. What y'all think about it? Y'all think it yay, nay? Would you drive it? Or would you drive it or not be caught dead in it? Which one is it? Would you drive it or would you be caught? I got to go over here and turn this fan off. And like I said, I like it. Sounds good, runs good. We test drove it. I don't know if that was a good idea or a bad idea to do that, what I did. I don't know. Might have to put it back where it was at. I drive it, but hey, I'm a Chevrolet guy too, but I can appreciate. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put that heater somewhere else. Let's get another look at it from the back side. Yeah, I drive. Hey, Scoot, what's up? I drive it too. So let me. I just want to get on here for just a little bit. Been on here for about 18 minutes. Y'all drop it down in the comments. Let me know what you think. What do you think about the color combination? I mean, the way they painted the car. I mean, it's surely different, being that way, green, black hood, black top, black deck lid or bonnet or whatever you want to call it, and then putting the green stripes to kind of contrast that. And then they put a black tail pan on it, and then they put green at the bottom, and then they use those US mags. Black center faces, and then it has black interior. So I like it. He was talking about he wanted to lower it just a little bit, bring it down a little bit. But the problem with that, you can't lower it too much because the back tires is a little bit too wide, and your rear quarter pounder fender will start getting into the tire. And honestly, if you look right here, if you put too many people in the back, depending on the springs, because these things are leaf springs, it could bottom out and the tire get into the quarter panel. So the front, you wouldn't have no problem. It would tuck. Like if you drop the front down an inch, and then if you drop the back down an inch, then that would take away for your suspension travel if you put somebody in the back seat without changing the tire. So he would have to change the tire profile. He would have to go to a shorter tire, meaning the sidewall. He'd have to drop it down to like a tire on the front to get it to come down. But then you're losing the meat in the back and go from there. What's up, 87? I appreciate it, JG. I'm gonna try to. Have you just tuned in, 87? So you didn't get to hear it crank up? Did you hear it crank up? If you didn't, I'll fire this pig up for you again. You may fire it up. You may crank it for you. It sounds good. It's a 289. It's a 4-speed car. Oh, shit. They don't want to see your face, Jay. It's a 4-speed. All right. It's got the skinny pedal. All right, here we go. So always when you're cranking a manual transmission, make sure she's in neutral. All right. And put your foot on the clutch and put your foot on the brake, because you don't never know what's gonna happen. And we're gonna bump it on the switch. 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, didn't even touch the skinny pedal. All right. Everything's working good. Daggone Night Rider up in here, boys and girls. Fire in the hole. Yeah, see, this right here ain't. He said this right here wasn't working right. So we're gonna turn that sun gun off. There's some things, some little things. Not too loud, not too loud, nice and quiet. Like I said, he wants me to clean up these wires a little bit, do some little odd and end things, you know. Like I said, it's a nice car. I'm gonna change out the bumpers. I got new bumpers for it. I painted them black. I mean, good car. I mean, look at that right there. 2 fingers, baby. Look here, 2 fingers, look, 2 fingers. So, you couldn't build this car for what he's got in it. I promise you that. I mean, it's really, really, really nice car. I gotta see what's up with the radio. I mean, you can't ride around. You can't, and I'm gonna wash it, change the back bumper out. Like I said, so, like I say, it's supposed to be bad weather this week. So I'm gonna go ahead and change out the bumpers, fix them wiring harnesses, get all that stuff knocked out for him, and then hope this goes really, really well. I'm going to tape up all this. Like somebody's already been trying to wax it. I'm gonna tape all this up so when I go to take these bumpers off, I don't scratch his paint. So I'm gonna tape it up, and then I'm gonna take all the bumpers off, put the new bumpers on, and go from there. And then I'm gonna clean up his wires, and then I'm gonna pull the car out. I'm gonna wash it, and then I'm gonna wash the car and then get it back to him. I'm gonna get it back to him before bad weather gets here so he can go put it back up in the garage. So yeah, 87, it's a nice car. I actually went with him to Florence, South Carolina to get this car. He found it online. I rode with him. I took my truck and trailer. I go down there, I look at the car. I give him my input on the car, what I would give for it comfortably. And then I just went sat in the truck and let him do his thing. And then, you know, he's very mechanically inclined. He run the Napa. He was a service rider and he's a car guy too, but he's never had an old classic car, and he wanted one, and he likes Mustangs. And he's at a point in his life where he could get one, but he didn't want to do one from the ground up. So he bought this car. I'm not going to say what he give for this car, but I'll put it to you like this. You could not build this car for what he paid for it. You know, you couldn't build this car for what he paid in it. I promise you. So the color is what caught his eye. He likes a Mustang. There's some things he wants to change on it, so he can just take and change a little bit here as he goes and make it his own. But there's a lot of things that he wants me to look into, like try to figure out why the radio don't work, the speakers, you know, stuff like little stuff, little cosmetic stuff. Clean up the wiring harness in the engine bay, put new bumpers on it. He wants fog lights put down in it, you know, just little odd and end things. So I'm always, when I say this right here, let me tell you this. When I tell you that I want you to win, I truly mean that. When I say I want you to win, I want you to be successful. I truly, truly, truly mean that.
There's people out there that say, oh, I hope he does good, but deep down inside they say, I hope he falls flat on his damn face. There's people like that. Like, people will say, I hope you do good, man, I hope you whatever, but deep down they like, man, I hope he just face plants right on the ground. I'm not that person. I'm not that person. I truly, 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 truly want you to succeed. I truly want you to win. If that's what you want, that's what I want you to do. I want you to win, because I promise you, I really want you to win. And I want other people to win. I want you to be successful. I want you to achieve what you want to achieve in life. And I'm motivating you to do that. There's no hidden agenda. There's no hidden malice. There's no nothing. I truly, truly want you to succeed. And if everybody felt that way truly about other people, just imagine how wonderful everything would be. You know what I'm saying? So that's just my 2 cents. My opinion don't mean nothing. Everybody's got an opinion like they got a butthole. So, but anyways, I really appreciate everybody getting on there. We at 26 minutes mark. I'm going to get off here and get to work. It's 4:30 in the UK. What's up? It is 11:30 here. It's 11:30 here. So again, I had a guy. Let me tell you this right quick, and then we're gonna go. I had a guy, and he's probably watching this. I had a guy just call me from Beckley, West Virginia. He just called me from Beckley, West Virginia. He said he found one of my YouTube videos about the 2015 Silverado, the Death Shake, and he said he's took it to like 7 different transmission shops, different mechanics, this whatever, and spent all this money, and nobody can tell him what is wrong with his truck. He found my video and he wanted to reach out. He said, man, you about 4 or 5 hours away from me. Can I bring you my truck so you can fix it, because you fixed your truck? And this is what I told him. I said, what year model truck you got? He said, 2015. I said, what's it doing? He said, man, he said from 60 mile an hour to 78 mile an hour, it's got the death shake. He said, it'll shake you so bad. He said, I've changed the wheels and tires. He said, I've done all this stuff to it. He said, I can't figure out. He said, I've replaced the transmission. He said, I had them to rebuild my transmission. He said, my transmission was going out. I still got it done. I said, did they put the stock torque converter back in it, or did they put the upgraded version torque converter in it? He goes, I don't know what they did. I said, well, let me tell you what it is. From 2015 to 2018, Chevrolet pickup trucks with the 8-speed automatic was notorious for the torque converter shake. And it will shake your truck to death from 60 mile an hour to 60 mile an hour to 80 mile an hour. It will shake you to death. It will shake you. At highway speeds from 60 to 80 mile an hour. When you're in tow mode and you're pulling a trailer, the shake ain't as bad, but it's still there. What it is the torque converter trying to lock up and it's shaking. I said, I've replaced I put a 2-piece dry shaft in my truck. That didn't fix it. I said, I changed the wheels and tires. That didn't fix it. I said, what I did do is I put the truck on a dialysis machine. I circulated all the transmission fluid out of it, and I put 5 quarts of anti-slip additive into it, and knock on wood, my shake has went away. But Chevrolet is aware of this, and that's why they changed the transmissions in 2019. So if your transmission shop did not put the upgraded version torque converter, or if they rebuilt your transmission and put your old torque converter back in there, you're doing the exact same problem you was before. He said, man, I have got more information from you in the last 20 minutes than I've gotten the last year and a half with 7 or 8 different shops. I said, well, go back to your shop that done the transmission. Don't tell them nothing. Don't suggest nothing. Just ask them, what did they do when they replaced your transmission? If they rebuild it, if they used your stock torque converter, or did they reuse your torque converter, or did they put a new OEM replacement torque converter, or did they put an upgraded torque converter? Don't say, hey, did you do this? Because they'll say, oh, yeah, we done that. Don't give them the information. Ask them to see what they tell you. So let me put it to you like this. If I asked you a question, you better bet your sweet ass 99.9% of the time I already know the answer. I just want to see if you're going to lie to me. So just remember that. So what's up? What's up, Mexicans Lee's Therapy Garage? Yeah, this guy, it's a real good friend of mine. I got to change the bumpers out and clean up some wiring harness. If you just got here, we're going to pop the door open. I'll show you what the inside looks like one more time. It's a real nice car. It's a driver. There's a little things here and there. Little things here and there I gotta work on. You know, just a little. What's up, 95 Chevy? What's up, Ray? So he brought it to me before the storm gets here, so I'm gonna change out the back bumper, the front bumper. I'm gonna clean up the wiring harness in the engine bay and see what else he wants me to do. I'm not gonna keep it long. Hopefully get it done today. Should get everything done today and get it back to him and wash it so he can take it back home before the storm gets here. The storm's supposed to get here Wednesday. So, like I said, I just want to jump on here right quick, let everybody know this is what we got going on today. And I appreciate every single one of you. It's cold already again today. It's supposed to be like 15 degrees Thursday morning. It's supposed to start snowing Wednesday. It's supposed to snow all day Wednesday, all night Wednesday, and stop sometime Thursday morning. And I'll tell you what, yesterday was 72 degrees, and today is 34 degrees. I'm telling you, man, Mother Nature throwing out them daggone temperatures like the lotto, 36, 48, 72, 56, 17, 14, 13, 12, bang, win. All right, boys and girls, I appreciate every single one of you. So on here, make sure you hit that subscribe button, make sure you hit that share button. And remember what I said, boys and girls, don't worry about the man up the road or down the road. Sweep off your own front porch while sweeping off anybody else. Put God first, let loose and drag. Peace, love, and chicken grease. I'm out.